wrong presentation. This business, you can get very wealthy, that one I know, but it takes time to build. It takes time because you need to learn things, you need to develop skills, you need to develop leadership qualities. Okay? Our plan is called a 2 to 5 year plan. We truly believe that if you consistently work the business the way it is taught, within the 2 to 5 years, you'll be financially independent. What do we mean by that? We mean that if your current source of income dries up, you don't have to worry because you would have built a business that you're able to earn an income that you don't need any other income. So you don't stress. That's what we mean by financial freedom. What is a pyramid? A pyramid is when people pay money for a system where there is no product or service. Number one. Number two, it's an illegal scheme. Number three, it collapses between 6 to 18 months. And there's nobody that's regulates this kind of industry. But our business, which is called network marketing, is a long-term business. Neolife has been in the business for the last 62 years. The industry is regulated. Our industry is regulated by the Direct Selling Association. So this is a legitimate business because there's a product or service offered to the public, and in return, the customers pay money. For example, one of our highest selling products at the moment because of the coronavirus is vitamin C and chelated zinc. So people buy this product, and in return, they pay their money for it. But what is this business? What is it? This business is a distribution system. In the traditional business, you normally have a manufacturer and a consumer. And between the manufacturer and consumer, you get what is called middlemen. An example is 1988, Mercedes-Benz 350 SE. After they have priced the parts, the labor, the equipment, the Mercedes-Benz would cost $30,000. But by the time the same Mercedes-Benz arrived in Denver, Colorado, the same Mercedes-Benz is $65,000. Why is that? Because between Munich and Denver, there were 17 different middlemen who kept adding to the cost of the product. And none of them actually added value to the machine. This is what we call middleman parasites. Why? Because they don't add any value. So what we do in our business, we cut out all these middlemen. In between the manufacturer and the consumer stands a distributor like myself or some of my colleagues who are attending this presentation. Let me mention a few key things about building wealth. The first, you need to get involved in distribution of goods and services. Otherwise, you will not be wealthy. Why? Because people need goods and services. Number two, you need to have a global reach. Betty and I live in Pretoria East, and if you open a shop to distribute products or services, only the people who can get access to our shop can buy our goods. But the way we build our business, we have a global reach because Neolife operates in over 50 countries around the world. The third element about building wealth, you need to have leverage. What is leverage? Leverage means you need to be able to multiply your time, your money, and your effort to be able to build a large business. The fourth thing about building wealth is you need to get involved in a consumable, unique, high-quality product. Why consumable? Because it has a repeat sale. You see, the pair of shoes I'm wearing, I bought about 2 years ago. A pair of shoes is not really consumable. You buy one after 6 months or 18 months or 2 years. But I'm sure everybody who is watching this presentation used soap this morning. At the end of the month, you're going to buy some more soap. And you're going to buy soap until the day you die. So soap is a good business, which is one of the range of the products that we distribute. The fifth thing that you need for building wealth, you need a business system. What is a business system? A business system are tools, equipment, procedures that you develop so that you as the owner of the business doesn't have to be there. Two, the system has got to be easy to teach. If it is, then your business becomes very powerful. And the last thing is timing. Timing is very crucial. Why? Because if you manufacture a product or a service and the public doesn't need it, you lose money. Timing is very critical. And for us, this business has never been at the right time. Why? Because of the COVID-19, our vitamin sales has gone up by almost 50% the last 4 months. Number two, a lot of people have lost jobs. Some people estimate that the 150 million jobs are going to be lost around the world. What does that imply? It implies that there are people are going to be looking for opportunity to make extra money. Okay. You know, this is one of the people whose books I've been reading as an entrepreneur. It's called Sir Richard Branson. He said something very important. Money has left the offices and money is on the streets of network marketing. If someone invites you to join a network marketing business, join the business even if you don't know what it is about. I read this thing and I was quite excited because entrepreneurs know what a good business is. If you look at the current situation, 150 million jobs lost worldwide. People are looking for alternatives to generate income. To start a business that will earn you $6,000 a month, you need about $150,000 of investment. And you have to wait for 24 months before you break even, assuming you have a product that the public needs and you have the correct business system. This is what it takes to build a traditional business. Okay? But what surprised me the most is that the number one reason for businesses failing is people are selling products or services that others don't need. I found that quite amazing because people don't do their research before they start a business. Now, our business started with a man called Jerry Brasfield. Jerry Brasfield started the business at the age of 19 in 1958. And the reason he started is that because as a teenager, he had asthma and he had a lot of challenges with his health. So his mother gave him natural remedies. His asthma was brought under control, and he decided to share this idea and dream with the rest of the world. And in 1971 is when Neolife came to Africa, in South Africa. In Kenya and Uganda, 1996. Today, it's coming to your doorstep if you're a guest. And the reason why Neolife has lasted all these years is very simple. Absolute integrity. We believe that telling the truth to our customers, to our distributors, to our family members and friends, business colleagues is absolutely important. The second thing is people are number one. The most important resource we have in our business is people. Number three is products that work. Okay? Neolife spends a lot of money and effort to manufacture products of the highest quality in the world. Some of you who are distributors have gone through the Neolife University Africa to see how Neolife spends energy and effort to make sure we've got the best products in the world. The fourth one is equal opportunity for everybody. Everybody who starts this business starts at the same level. Whether you're a CEO or a housewife, whether you're a plumber or you're a doctor, whether you're a teacher or a bus driver or an engineer, a lawyer, everybody starts from the same place. It's equal opportunity for everybody. This is a great leveler of things. And the last one is long-range vision. If you're starting this business, don't give yourself 6 months. Give yourself 2 to 5 years of diligent, consistent work, and your business will succeed. Okay? The next thing is, why do people start this business? People start this business for very different reasons. Some people start the business because they want a better life for their children. Some people start the business because they want to buy a dream house or want to build a dream house. Some people love good cars. Some people like beach houses. Some people like money. And you see, sometimes it's tempting to say that money is evil. I truly believe that money is amoral. That means money is morally neutral. It's neither good nor bad. It is people who make it either good or bad. Me and Betty do not apologize for wanting to make a lot of money. Why? Because when you make money, you can do better. You can do good things to society. Well, you might tell you money is not the most important thing in life. I agree. And so is oxygen. I think money and oxygen rank somewhere in the same level, because if you don't have money, for some people, a little more money can mean the difference between living and dying. Some people want to join the business because they want to be physically fit. So when you join the business, before we go to how the business works, I spoke about the products earlier. Neolife manufactures 4 ranges of products. The first is the home care. That is products that you need to use in your home. The second one is personal care products, hair shampoos, hair conditioners, hand and body lotion. The third one is the nutrients, organics that you use for your skin. These are manufactured in France because France have got the best technology in the world for manufacturing skincare products. Then we have nutritional supplements. This is the highest selling range of our products. Why? Because if your health is finished, your mission in life is finished. So people spend considerable amount of money to be healthy. All right. How does our business work? It's a very simple idea. When you get started in the business, if you're a guest, your sponsor will give you a form to get registered. When you register with the company, you buy the products at a discount of about 20%. Then we do 3 basic things in our business. We call them the 3 daily success habits. The first one, we use the products. Why do we use the products? Very simple. We use the products, 1, because you're supporting our own business. And number 2, we want to share product with people because we believe in the products ourselves. It doesn't make sense to recommend products to people and you don't use them yourself. It's called being disingenuous. So Ben and I use the products because we believe in the products and we're supporting our own business. We want to recommend products to people that we ourselves have already experienced, okay? But because Neolife is registered in 50 different countries around the world, our company devised what we call a point value system. What is a PV system? A PV system is a tool for measuring the size of business worldwide, which makes the business standard. For example, one of the products we have is called 3NN, is grain concentrate. A 60 capsule bottle is 17 points, whether in South Africa, Kenya, Uganda, Nigeria, USA, or Sweden, all right? So we use the term PV value system. So the second success habit is we share the business opportunity. What does that mean? That we introduce people to be users of the products who register with the company under our reference. Okay, let me say you introduce 6 people and each of them does 100 points. Eventually, you'll have done 700 points with your team. And if you do 700 points, your income is about $45 and you become a manager. The next thing is, if you take the person on the top right corner to introduce 2 people each, and those 2 people introduce 2 each, eventually you'll build a business unit of 700 points. If you do that plus your other 6 colleagues, you get 1,300 points, you become senior manager, your income is about $90. Now, the next thing is you need to teach all these 6 people you brought into the business also to build 700 point units. You'll eventually, 7 times 6 give you 4,200, plus 100 points of your own, that's 4,300. You become a director, and your income is about $580 to $700. Okay? But that is just the beginning. Because the third thing the other thing you do or you share is you share the products. What does that mean? Sharing the products means you retail or sell products to people who are not interested in the business. Okay? So these people become your customers and you sell to them product and you make a profit of roughly 20%. Okay? The third thing you do in our business is personal development. What is personal development? It means developing yourself, your skill, your attitude, and your knowledge about how to build this business. You learn about the products, how to share the idea, how to explain it, what the products do. And as you do this, there's an organization called the Eagle Team, which is an organization started specifically to help distributors become good distributors of Neolife. Eagle Team is not a profit-making organization. They design training systems, support, and personal development materials so that we, the distributors, can become better distributors. Okay? I know some people are not interested in so much in the $500 or $1,000. They want more. If you want more money, then your role is to help the people who joined your business also to become business builders. Eventually, if you build your business to director and you develop somebody under you, become a director, you become a SAPA director and your income is about $1,000 plus. If you build 3 other directors, your income is about $2,000. If you build 6 directors, your income goes beyond $5,000 a month. So I'd like to hand over back to Paul. I think there are really some fantastic stories that we want to share with you. Paul, back to you.
Thank you so much, Pascal, for such a quick session, which has been able to highlight to our new people on this call how to start the business of Neolife. And it's just amazing. That is how everybody starts, and it's easy. Why? Because we know life out there is quite complicated. We don't want to complicate your life anymore. We just want to show you how you can be able to add value to other people, and then in the same process, make money and achieve your dreams. So today, yes, I have a lineup of 2 ladies. Today is Ladies' Day, although Pascal has been able to present. So who are going to join us for a quick session and testimony of how the business have been able to find them. And one of these ladies just joined us about 3-4 months ago, and she has been able to build a good network of people who are using the products, and she's sharing the opportunity. And guess what? Because Pascal told us that this is an international business which is represented in over 50 countries, we are going back all the way to where the company started. And that is US. That is where the company started. But this lady was shown this opportunity by Grace Chege, who is a distributor in Kenya and a world team member for that matter, and she's doing great business. So I just want her to share quickly with us where the opportunity found her, and some of the highlights that she had been able to achieve in this business. So joining us from US, Maryland, help me to welcome Josephine Marangu. Josephine, if you can hear me, please turn on your camera and share with us quickly.
Yes, Paul. Can you see me?
Yeah, but you need to bend it a little bit forward. Now we can see you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you, Paul. Actually, first of all, good evening, everyone. My name, as Paul said, I am Josephine Marangu, live here in USA. I am a mother and a grandmother. And I am so humbled and honored to be part of a family of Neolife. My journey started, how I knew about this Neolife was through my sister Eunice Marangu, who is in Maua in January, actually, and come to marry my brother. And when she talked to me about this, I didn't, at first I was not like interested, but my sister was persistent. When I went back to Nairobi, I know I sent her some money, but she called me, she said, I don't need money, I want you to buy supplements. What she did was, she is in Meru, she ordered supplements for me. Actually, I went to the office to pick my supplements. That was in February, and when I started taking these supplements, they really helped me, because for me, how I joined was because of health. I was very sick, and my sister knew about it. So when I came back here, I took the supplements until end of February, and then I was out of them. That was upper respiratory and 3NN, because I have issues of asthma. First, to go back, before I came to USA, I actually was a healthy person. Many people in this Zoom know me, and they know how I was. But then I came back here and my profession was respiratory care practitioner in critical care, taking care of ICU patients as specialized in respiratory, pulmonary diseases, all of them. However, Sometimes I also get sick with respiratory problem. And I stayed like that until 2014 when I was completely could not work because I used to get a lot of asthma attacks. And as a result of using the highest doses of asthma medication and steroid, I also developed diabetes. So those two things paralyzed me. I was earning good money, but from 2014, I was not able to work. As we say, when you are not healthy, no matter how much you have, you end up being poor. So to me, when I was introduced to this opportunity of Neolife, in March, my sister called me again and said, I have inquired and I cannot be able to buy you supplements from here. So I want you to join. So I told her, I don't think I want to join, but let me think about it. She sent me the number for Grace and introduced Grace to me, who I thank, and I also thank my sister for this great opportunity. So Grace kept sending me, products, sending me messages, and asking me when I'm joining. I told Grace, just give me time. At the time when they were talking to me, I am foreign and hit my two legs. I could not be able to walk. I was in so much pain. For the whole of 1 week, I could not even go downstairs. For the first few days, my son would lift me even to go to the bathroom. It was really bad. So when Grace is trying to talk to me, trying to tell me to join the business, at first she said, if you want to join, don't join as a member because you can also get benefits by being a distributor when you use the supplements. But to me, my idea of business was not in my mind because I didn't think I would even be able to do it because of the pain and sickness I was. So taking the supplements, the first day I called Grace and said, I'm ready to join, give me instructions. She just gave me instructions. I went to the computer, I filled everything, and I sent her my link. And at that same day, when I joined, I bought all my supplements, actually for almost 60,000, because before then I was learning about the supplements and I knew all the problems I had. Telling you today, my journey, the kit took for 1 week. Here they take like more than 7 days, even sometimes 10 days. So when these supplements came, I took the supplements. Grace invited me to the Zooms, but I did not enter because I was in so much pain. So when I started taking supplements and after 2 weeks, I felt better. When I felt better, my friend Rachel, who is in this Zoom from USA here, also was very, very sick. Every time we used to talk to each other was just to console each other because both of us were in pain. However, after taking the supplements and realizing these supplements are working, I called her and I said, there is something I want you to do. I am well. And we talked for almost an hour and she said, oh my God, after 1 hour, I haven't even had you cough. Because I used to have this persistent cough where I would cough every time. But I told her because of the Neolife supplements, and I want you to join so that you can be able to buy them by yourself. But first, what I did, I just went and ordered the kit for her and supplements, and I said, use them, and then after that, we'll see where to go. Because I told her there is also money part. But all of us were not like interested. But I told her, let's first get better. Because I remember even sending a message to Grace one time because she was sending us a lot of messages. I said, Grace, we are all committing the year, but remember, we are all sick. Let us get well fast. And in fact, even as Paul said, I'm here for 4 months now. This is, I started third month on 5th. I joined May 5th. So I'm here for 2 months. And that is the time after I'm getting well, that's the time I was able to introduce this business to Rachel and other people who are in this Zoom today. Everyone I knew was sick and problems because when I felt better, I'm like, no, my friends have to get better too. And also I have also somebody here who is a cancer patient who is my greatest friend, but she doesn't want to do business, but she is my greatest consumer too. And now she has started also getting other consumers for me. And the first month, just because of buying my supplements, I was able to get a check of $17. And when I received the check, to me, I'm like, oh, there is money. I even called Rachel and I was happy. I said, well, this is 1,700 Kenya shillings. So it can even buy somebody a credit. So I said, now we are going to work and we'll get money. So I started introducing the people, and also my happiness is to see all these people I brought into the business. They can all tell me now they are well, including Emma, who Rachel introduced, and also Christine Mwetu is there also. I know she is also feeling well because she is using the supplements. And my happiness is not even about what we are doing now, because even the Bible says in Proverbs 13:22 that a wise man leaves inheritance for his children and grandchildren. To me, is what will become of us in the future and what we'll be able to accomplish, because we all have dreams. I know this team has dreams. We have been able to build a team here in the USA, in Kenya, in Europe, even Nigeria now, and I know we will have other countries very soon. We'll have France. And I am excited about this, about Neolife, and because this is a place where you get health, the products work, supplements work, even for those who are new distributors, because there are so many questions arising from our people we meet. Yes, even here in US, we are meeting very negative people, but that is not going to stop us from telling other people about Neolife, about the supplements, about joining to have money, because there are people out there who cannot even afford food. But this business is changing life. And I would recommend everybody, our new distributors, everybody to continue being persistent and being committed, and together we'll move mountains. I know together we'll be traveling with the Paul, Grace, and the rest of them. And I thank Grace for her leadership, because she has been able to support me, support my all team members. And we are really grateful for her, and also thankful for my sister Eunice Marangu, who has really given us opportunity to be a member of Neolife. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Josephine. I feel, you sound like you have been in this business for over 5 years already. And we are truly excited about what you have been able to achieve. Your health, and remember we say in our business that your health is your greatest wealth. And you just said it right now.
Yes.
Because of receiving you're getting back your physical activity, and getting away from asthma, which is quite a big challenge in the world today, and your team members who are on this call. So we thank you so much for taking time to be able to share with us today. Continue. You have said it's persistent. Keep on, doing what you love most. And, we are waiting for you. When one of these days when you come to Kenya, when Corona is no more, you'll be able to meet us and share with us. And we'll be able to meet in a lot of activities which are ahead of you in the business of Neolife. So thank you so much for taking time to share your wonderful story with us today. So say hi to everybody in US. We love them so much. Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Josephine. So without much ado, I want to bring our next speaker to be able to share with us quickly. And, today we say you're in business for yourself, but not by yourself. We have our president team members on this call today. We have Jospat and Pieros Kariuki. We have Charles and Judith Njeru. We have Sam and Miriam Kanakulia. And we're also joined by another couple who is a part of this meeting today, and that is Janet and Andrew Bugembe, joining us from Uganda. And I just want to bring up Janet quickly to share with us. She started this business when she was a student at Makerere University, and she has been in this business for quite a while. She's very successful. So Janet, if you can hear me, please take it away. Share with us your story quickly.
Okay, thank you very much, Paul. I hope you can all hear me. I'm very, very excited to be on this call tonight. And for all the guests who are here and have been invited for the very, very first time, we would like to welcome you all. My name is Janet Bugembe, and I am married and I am a mother of one. And I'm very, very excited to be sharing my story this evening with people from all over the world. My story is very, very humbling because it's a little bit different from many of the people who have shared today. I saw the Neolife opportunity so many years ago. It was 15 years ago. I was 19 years of age. And at that time, I was a student joining the university, and I was looking for something to do, something where I could be in position to make some extra income. I did not have a very, very big goal like many people started out because they wanted financial freedom. They wanted, good education for their children. For me, I started with a humble goal of making about $30, you know. And I'm trying to share my screen right now. I hope you can see it. Maybe Paul, you can help me because I managed to get my story in pictures. So I started this business because I wanted to make $30 as an extra income, okay? At that point in time, I was in the university. I was joining the university and I was looking for something that I could do so that I could be able to have some pocket change. When I came and I saw this opportunity, I told myself that if I can be able to make some money during my free time, I have nothing to lose but everything to gain. So why can't I commit 2 to 3 hours every single day so that I can put into this opportunity? I started coming around for trainings. I learned about the products and I started talking to people about the products. My market was with my friends and their parents. I used to approach people's parents, share with them, do demonstrations, and you won't believe what happened in my first month of business. I made a profit of about $35. Now, that was big. That was proof that if I put in more effort, if I'm in position to talk to more people, I would be in position to make more money. And I remember at the end of my first month, I managed to get a commission of about $10. In Ugandan shillings, that's about 24,000 Ugandan shillings. And guess what? It came in form of a check. Now, I was just about to join the university to do a course in banking and finance. So you can imagine how exciting it was for me to receive a check for my very, very first time. So in my second month of business, my business grew as I was sharing with more and more people about this opportunity. My bonus came from $10 and it went up to about $32. You can imagine this check was so exciting to the point that it even got lost. I found it 6 months later in a certain hotel at the reception, and they said that I had left it there when I went over to do a one-on-one with someone. I left it there and they never knew how to contact me. So I continued doing this business part-time as a student, a first-year student in Makerere University. And 4 months down the road, I had built a business in the Neolife language. It is the director size business. And that month, I remember I went home with about 356 US dollars. Now in Uganda, that at that time, that was approximately 890,000 Ugandan shillings. Now, to help you have a better picture of what I'm talking about, that is money that 2 primary school teachers earn as a salary in my country. Here I was as first year student who had just joined the university, making money that 2 primary school teachers were earning after having worked for 30 full days and waiting for the salary from the government. I continued doing this business part-time while studying as a student, and 1.5 years down the road, I had built a business that was world team size. Now, to give you a picture, world team members are people who earn an average of about $1,000 to about $3,000. Now, you may think that that may not be a lot of money, but to a student, 20 years of age, earning close to about $800 in a month, just to give you a clear picture, at that time, that is how much our assistant lecturers were being paid at the university. So it was very, very exciting, because sometimes I confidently went to class and I would put up my hand and deliberately give a wrong answer, because I knew that I was actually making almost the same amount of money as my lecturers were earning. So I continued doing the business part-time while studying. By the time I finished school, because I was doing a 3-year course, I had built a business that was giving me an income where I could work for close to about 7 to 10 months in the bank to make the money I was making in 1 month. So I was so excited, and I will tell you that one of the best days in my life was the 21st of January 2009. That is the day I graduated from Makerere University, and I made a sharp decision. So I am so excited and glad to tell you that I am a retired banker who has never been employed, and I decided to do the business full time. At that time, I was 22 years of age. I was making an income of not less than $2,800 every single month. Now, for a student who is just out of the university, I can tell you that that was quite abnormal, okay? I remembered, I decided, let me go into this business full time, and 1 year down the road, after I had graduated from the university, I made it to the president's team. Now, the president's team is the most prestigious level that you can get to in this kind of business. And on a bad month, I would go home with not less than $7,200 a month. I was 22 years of age. I was driving a car. I had bought some properties. I had titles of land in my own names. I had achieved extraordinary things, yet I was an ordinary person. So I'd just like to share with you some of the benefits that I have got from this business. The first benefit that I'll tell you today is I have been able to attain what they call financial freedom at a very, very tender age. I am grateful to God for this opportunity, because everything that I am today is entirely because of this business. Today, I am married, and like you can see, that is my husband, Andrew. And by the way, he was my first downline. And in my first month of business, I talked to 180 people. He is the only person who accepted to be a part of this opportunity. And one thing that I will tell you is, besides that, I have been able to get what we call personal development. Today, I have been able to share my story on very big platforms, including the African Union, to represent one of the young women entrepreneurs in the whole of East and Central Africa. I've also got very good health for my family and my friends. We use the products on a daily basis, from my parents to my grandparents to our little girl, Irene. We have been able to use these products, and they have done wonders in our life. The other thing that I would like to share with you that I've got from this business is travel. One of my dreams was to travel all around the world, to see places, to the point that in my high school, I had an opportunity to, do a course to do geography so that I could study about the Canadian prairies, British Columbia, New York City. But today I'm glad to tell you that courtesy of this opportunity, Andrew and myself have had an opportunity to travel over 60 times with Neolife. And I would just like to share with you some of the places that we have been to. And I felt that our guests who are here today will be very interested in knowing what this opportunity can do. In 2007, we had an opportunity to go to Cape Town in South Africa. 2008, we went to London, San Francisco in America. We've had an opportunity to go to the Waikiki Beach in Hawaii, Cabo San Lucas, Victoria Falls, Dubai, Hong Kong, Sun City, Cape Town, Mauritius, Abu Dhabi. Last year, we were in Rome. And I will tell you, we've had an opportunity to sleep in 5-star hotels. We have lived life large at a very, very tender age. And everything that I have been able to benefit from this opportunity, I would wish for every one of us here. The other benefit that we've got from this business is you can have a chance to help other people. In the left-hand corner, I think you can see that is Justus Muhumuza. Was a young man that I met actually when he had just signed for a dead year out of Makerere University. He could not continue with his education. Today, he's been able to educate all his brothers and sisters. He drives a nice car. I think you can see Alson. Alson is in Tanzania. He's the world team member. We have Amim Mwebaze, a teacher who has done this business and is earning what close to 20 teachers earn in 1 month. We have Fred Mwirigi from Kenya. We have Bright Paul, who was an IT specialist, and today they have been able to change their lives. I'm also very happy to see people like Margaret. Margaret is a brand new One Ruby director. She used to sell secondhand clothes, and she had a big debt just before she joined the business, but today she's been able to change her life. And we have Dennis there, also who started out as a student together with Lawi. Lawi was a student in Uganda, but he's managed to build his business in Kenya and Tanzania as well. And I am so excited because it was just a matter of saying yes to this opportunity. We did not know that we were saying yes to so many lives of people out there. We have Moses. Moses has a fantastic story. This is a gentleman who had planned to die in 3 months. Why? He tested, he found himself HIV positive and his wife negative. And at that point in time, all he wanted was products that was going to give him good health. Today, Moses, after having used the products, we've been able to do the business for over 10 years. He's healthy and he managed to get himself a baby, you know. And I'd just like to share this one story, which is a story of legacy. Andrew and I started this business 15 years ago. And the first person we ever shared this opportunity with was David. David was our friend. He's in the right-hand corner. And this young man, when he started this business, he built it for 3 years till he was involved in a terrible accident that claimed his life. David left a business that today has been able to, you know, take care of his mother and his brother. And as we see in the corner, the right hand corner at the bottom, you will see Eric. Eric is his brother. Today, Eric has educated himself. He's bought a car. He's been able to live off that business that David left. So one of the things that I would like to encourage all the people who are here today, I would like to share with you that this is possible, because if it can happen for me, it can happen for you as well. And I would just like to end by sharing with you a message. There is no better time to build your Neolife business than now. Everything that everybody needs at this point in time, Neolife has it. One, everyone is looking for soap, disinfectants, so that they can be able to, you know, work around the COVID situation. We've got it. Everybody is looking for an opportunity to make some extra income. We've been on lockdown, we've been at home. Guess what? We've got it. As many companies are laying off their staff, their workers, and people are going home, teachers haven't been paid for 4 months, people are looking for something extra they can do. Guess what? We've got it. So I would like to encourage you. This is an opportunity that is going to take you to financial freedom. It has worked for me. Today, at the age of 34, we've been able to drive more than 10 cars in our names. We have lived life full. So everything that we've achieved, we believe that you can achieve too. And if I can do it, I believe that you can do it very well. So thank you very much, Paul, for hosting me. And thank you so much for all the guests who've tuned in. I know if you have any questions, the person who invited you will be able to give you more details. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, our president team member, Janet, for such an inspiring story. Every time I listen to your story, it is just like I'm hearing it for the very first time. And, you know, we love the way you have been able to build business and encourage a lot of people, not only in Uganda and East Africa, across, you know, Africa. When, you know, I'm always surprised when we meet people from Nigeria, they will tell you the reason why Nigeria is successful today. It is because of Janet and Andrew's story, who started as a student and were able to build their business, you know, to the top of the class in the company of names. So everyone who is listening to us today, you're in a good position to be able to start your business today. If you were struggling for any reason, you also have a reason to stand up and continue to build your business to the highest level you can be able to reach. So, Janet, thank you so much for sharing your powerful story with us. And I believe it is going to change someone's life. Remember, the best gift you can be able to give to somebody, it is to be able to share something that can be able to change their life. So we are truly, you know, inspired. We are truly encouraged by Josephine's story, who is just new in the business and be able to achieve some level of success. And then Janet, who has been here for over 10 years, who has also been able to achieve a good level of success. What does this tell us today? What this tells us is success, it is you as a person who can be able to determine your level of success. It doesn't matter your circumstances, it doesn't matter where you are coming from. Because if you listen to Pascal, one of the values of the company of Neolife, it gives us an equal opportunity to be able to become successful, to achieve our dreams. So our guest on this call today, as we wind up our meeting, because Pascal will not be able to come back. Remember, when we are starting, he had a power issue, so his laptop has been able to go off, but I know he will be part of us in another meeting. So if you are a new person who we are just looking for something that can be able to change your life, from the stories, from the sharing that you've been able to hear today is enough to be able to help you to make a decision to join the person who invited you on this call. So after this call, make that call to that person who invited you to this call. They'll be able to show you can be able to start your business. And guess what? In the next 3 months, 2 months, just like Josephine, you might be the next person we're inviting here to share your success story. So we are truly honored for the people who are on this call today. Remember, it starts with a dream. Then it comes to believe. Believe in what you're dreaming. Then take action. One of the most important things. If anything has to change in your life, it doesn't matter how much the government does. It doesn't matter how much your parents does. It matters what you as an individual who is on this call today. It will matter the kind of decision that you'll be able to make and take action to be able to fulfill. So we are so grateful for everybody who's on this call. As you heard from Pascal, our mission is to make the world a healthier and a happier place to do. That is what we do. Seeing smile on people's life. You know, we're looking at, when Janet was talking about teachers, my memory went back to what is happening to Kenya today. You can imagine like private school teachers. They have not been able to get salary from the month of March. And this is going to go on until next year. We don't know next year when. So you can imagine the people who are out there who are qualified, but they do not have anything. So let's reach out to those people and help them to be able to position the products of the opportunity, because Janice has said it all. There is no better time than now for you to join and build your Neolife business. So from me and the person who invited you, our distributors, thank you so much for having us on this call today, and Pascal and our presenters today. I just want to say thank you so much. Let us continue to build our business and continue to move on, because we can be able to. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful night from each and everyone, from me and the rest of the people, your distributors who called you here. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye-bye. Good night, everyone. Good day to the people joining us from diaspora. Thank you so much for joining us today.